The world never seems to run out of surprises. From outer space, thousands of light years away, to an ancient cave in South Africa, scientists keep uncovering things that make us rethink what we thought we already knew. Here are 5 of the latest weird facts from around the globe that are too good to miss. A star that ate its own planet. Imagine a star quietly swallowing one of the planets orbiting it. It sounds like a scene from a sci-fi movie, but that's exactly what astronomers recently discovered around a star called TOI 5882, located roughly 1,300 light-years from Earth. A research team led by Brooke Cotton of the University of Michigan found that this star contains far more lithium than it should. Lithium is an element that normally keeps depleting as a star ages, since it gets burned up in the star's natural processes. Planets, on the other hand, hold much higher concentrations of lithium than stars do. So when a star suddenly shows an unusually high lithium level, it's a strong clue that it recently dined on material from a planet. Interestingly, researchers suspect the star didn't act alone. A massive object called a brown dwarf orbits nearby and is thought to have disrupted the doomed planet's orbit, eventually sending it plunging into the star. This phenomenon also offers a glimpse into our own solar system's distant future. In about 5 billion years, the Sun is expected to expand and could potentially consume Mercury, Venus, and even Earth. Your home Wi-Fi might be able to recognize you. We usually think of Wi-Fi as just a harmless tool for connecting to the internet, but recent research from the Karlsruhe Institute of Technology, or KIT in Germany, reveals a surprising twist. Ordinary Wi-Fi signals can actually be used to identify a person's identity, even without that person carrying any device or being connected to the network at all. The method works by analyzing how radio waves bounce off a human body inside a room. Since everyone's body shape is different, the reflection pattern each person creates is unique too, almost like a fingerprint. In their main experiment, the system successfully identified 197 people with an accuracy of up to 99.5%. What makes this finding even more striking, and a bit unsettling, is that simply turning off your phone isn't enough to avoid it, since the system doesn't rely on any device you're carrying, but on your body itself. Researchers are now urging that privacy protections be built in from the start, especially as the next generation Wi-Fi standard, 802.11bf, is specifically designed to enable this kind of sensing capability. The world's oldest person was born before World War I. Amid all the tech headlines, there's also a fact that touches something more human. Ethel Caterham, a woman from Hampshire, England, was born on August 21st, 1919. Since April 30th, 2025, she has officially held the title of the world's oldest living person, after the previous record holder, a Brazilian nun, passed away at age 116. Just imagine. Ethel was born even before the Titanic sank, before World War I broke out, and before Albert Einstein published his theory of general relativity. She's also recorded as the oldest British person to have ever lived. Ethel worked as a nanny in India at age 18, got married in 1933, and lived in several countries, including Hong Kong and Gibraltar, while following her husband's military postings. When asked about the secret to her long life, Ethel's answer is refreshingly simple. Never argue with anyone, always listen, and do what you like. A simple life philosophy, but maybe there's something to it.
Not Egypt. Sudan is the true pyramid capital of the world. Ask most people which country has the most pyramids in the world, they'll almost certainly say Egypt. That answer, however, is wrong. The country with the highest number of pyramids in the world is actually Sudan, Egypt's southern neighbor, with around 255 pyramids. more than double the roughly 118 to 138 pyramids found in Egypt. These structures are known as the Nubian pyramids, built by the Kingdom of Kush, an ancient civilization that ruled along the Nile River for more than 1,000 years. While the concept is similar to Egypt's, serving as tombs for kings and queens, the Nubian pyramids look quite different. Steeper, narrower, and built from stepped stone blocks, rather than the smooth surfaces of the Egyptian pyramids we're familiar with. One of the largest concentrations is found in the ancient city of Meroe, which holds around 200 of the total 255 pyramids. Unfortunately, because Sudan has endured 2 civil wars and prolonged conflict, its tourism sector remains underdeveloped, meaning these magnificent pyramids are visited far less often than the Giza pyramids, which draw millions of tourists every year.
Early humans were using fire 1.8 million years ago. For a long time, it was widely believed that humans only truly mastered fire around 1 million years ago. But new research published in the journal PLOS found evidence that early humans, likely Homo erectus, were bringing and managing fire inside South Africa's Wonderwork cave much earlier than that, between 1.7 and 1.79 million years ago. Researchers analyzed 161 small mammal fossil bones found in ancient sediment layers deep inside the cave, more than 30 meters from its entrance. This location matters because natural wildfires caused by lightning or brush fires simply couldn't reach that deep into the cave. That strongly suggests the fire was deliberately carried in and maintained by early humans, rather than occurring by accident. To confirm the bones had actually been burned, the research team used infrared spectroscopy along with a blue light luminescence test, which causes previously burned bone to give off a distinctive reddish glow. This discovery pushes back the timeline of hominin fire use significantly, showing that our ancestors' ability to manage fire is far older than we once thought.
From a star quietly feasting on its own planet, to a home Wi-Fi router that can recognize you like a hidden camera, to fire traces almost 2 million years old. These 5 facts prove that the world, whether far out in space or hidden deep inside a cave, still holds countless mysteries that scientists are uncovering one discovery at a time. Which of these facts surprised you the most?